Welcome. If you're looking for a short horror story that will send shivers down your spine, you've come to the right place. Today, I'm going to share a tale of a new apartment, a hidden journal, and a chilling revelation that ends with my own name. It all started when I finally found the perfect apartment in the city, a charming old building with a certain allure. I was excited for a fresh start, unaware of the dark secrets hidden within its walls. The excitement of a new place was intoxicating. I spent days unpacking, decorating, and imagining my new life unfolding in this cozy space. It felt like home, almost immediately. As I was cleaning out an old, built-in bookshelf, my hand brushed against something loose. Behind a false panel, I discovered an old, leather-bound journal, its pages yellowed with age. My curiosity piqued. I settled down to read. The handwriting was neat, almost elegant, detailing the mundane life of the previous tenant, a woman named Eleanor. At first, it was intriguing, a peek into someone else's past. I found myself engrossed in her daily routines, her thoughts, her simple joys. The initial entries were innocent enough, descriptions of city life, baking recipes, and even some cheerful anecdotes about her cat. It felt like reading a stranger's diary, a harmless pastime. But as I delved deeper, a subtle shift occurred. The tone began to change, notes of anxiety and fear creeping into Eleanor's words. The mundane was replaced by the unsettling. The entries grew darker, detailing strange sounds at night, flickering lights, and a pervasive feeling of being watched. Eleanor's once cheerful prose turned frantic, almost desperate. She wrote of shadows moving in her peripheral vision, whispers in empty rooms, and the growing conviction that she wasn't alone. It was chilling to read, hinting at a past tenant's strange and terrifying experiences within these very walls. As I read, a cold dread began to settle over me. It wasn't just Eleanor's story anymore. I started to notice things in my own apartment. A faint creak from the floorboards when no one was there, a distant whisper that seemed to echo my thoughts, the subtle shifting of objects I swore I'd left in place. The apartment, once comforting, now felt strangely alive. The hair on my arm stood on end as I realized the journal entries weren't just descriptions of Eleanor's past. They were disturbingly accurate accounts of what I was experiencing now. It was as if she was living through me. I rushed through the remaining pages, my heart pounding in my chest. The truth, I knew, was waiting for me at the end. Eleanor's last entries detailed her descent into paranoia, her desperate attempts to escape, and finally, her grim fate, a chilling description of her disappearance, leaving only the journal behind. And then, I reached the very last page. In Eleanor's frantic, almost illegible scrawl, a single line stood out, sending a jolt of pure terror through me. "It has found me, and soon it will find my name." The journal dropped from my trembling hands. It wasn't a story. It was a warning, and the warning was for me. The strange occurrences, the whispers, the feeling of being watched, it all clicked into place. History wasn't just repeating itself. It was actively unfolding, with me as the next victim. I was trapped in this apartment, in this nightmare that Eleanor had so meticulously documented. The entity that had claimed her was now here, with me, and there was nowhere to run.